You know what time it is, people. It's that time of the week or month. Not what you think. It is time for the tap out. We are here. I say we, and it ain't just me. I got a team of guys who love this sport, and they're ready to yickety yak with you folks, man. We're gonna talk about 306, the Sphere. Oh, I didn't put this. That's the one thing I wanted to put in the in the title of it was the Sphere, and it's the only thing I didn't put. So we're already off to a great start, folks. I'm gonna bring in my team because when I say we, it ain't just me. My guy, Jiggity Jake, the so-called villain. It's good, bro.
I am.
Did you just have me? Oh, about to say, did you have me bring on a person who isn't here?
No, I was just being quiet for a reason. I had to let the build-up happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
We gotta work on your dramatic effect.
Yeah, I'm not good at it. My
but it just takes practice. It's funny though.
No, it's my delivery is the issue. It's good. Like all I wanted to do was be brought up Wednesday night and just say, and we got the villain here. What's up, Jake? So I could do my center field intro. Instead, we just got right into it. I'm like, no, hold up, wait, I had an intro here, damn it. But no,
yeah, if you play,
right, you got
to realize if you plan intros, you kind of got to tell me. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna derail it by accident.
It wasn't even you, though. It was too. But that's all good. But hey, like
there's another man in the wings, in the backstage, waiting to come through. My man Wu-Tang Trend.
Good evening, cuck kings and queens.
You heard the man.
I swear to God, he was about to say cuck.
He did.
I did.
He just added to it. All right, folks.
If you were too busy being a cuck, you would have heard me.
Yeah, look at him.
It's an act. Yeah, exactly. I'm back to being camera shy.
Why? Damn, we had one view and they left. Somebody tag everyone.
Yeah, where's Dale when we need him? I'm going to grab the YouTube link and give a little quick share. I just hope I don't mess up my feed doing that.
Right. All right.
How's y'all Fridays been?
It's cool. I think we heard how my Friday's been. We're going to keep that backstage. Yeah. So other than that, great Friday. How y'all been?
Good. I just watched The Penguin. Good show.
Is it? Yeah. How many episodes are out right now? Just one?
Just the one. I think they're just doing like a weekly drop.
Oh, of course they are. I'll probably wait. I hate waiting for a show like that. I'm annoyed waiting for the Rings of Power right now because I'm waiting weekly for a show that's subpar. But anywho, first things first, Jake, what you got?
We have Mike's fantastic question. I think we should start off with that. Is the UFC getting stagnant? And honestly, I know Will likes to hear us go back and forth, but I actually want Will to start this one off because I like his insight on the UFC's current state of events.
Well, good. I'm also going to surprise a little bit. So at first I liked this question, and then I didn't like it. And the reason is because I just think the timing is hilarious. Right after the biggest event they could possibly throw, you're like, are they stagnant? I don't know. I kind of think the answer should be no. They just did the fucking the Sphere, and they did a great job. The only thing that really didn't work out for them in the Sphere was the two title fights were mid.
Yeah.
And but I don't think he could have. The only way he could have assured that didn't happen was to give O'Malley another tomato can or just somebody who's straight stand up. But then also, I don't think we're as enthralled by that because we know most of the guys that aren't gonna strike with him like that, and that he's gonna knock out most of the guys in his division in terms of when they're throwing hands. So they try to give him his toughest matchup, which I believe it was. I also believe, which he didn't say the day of or leading up to, because I knew he couldn't. But torn labrum in the leg, his whole bag was the one thing I said he had to do. He had to keep Merab away, and he was going to do so with that front kick. I don't know that he had it, that he could throw it like that in this fight because the torn labrum in his leg, in his hip. So with that, it kind of took away from the event because that fight was so highly touted and it ended up being kind of a dud.
Yeah.
But other than that, he crushed it. Now, I guess off this tangent, back to the question. Stagnant in what way? I don't know how they could advance or what they could do differently other than, I don't know, like some crossover events with a different production company, or like I don't stagnant in what way? I guess I would ask.
I guess in the sense of like talent pool. I guess like the oversaturated events. I think.
Okay, yeah.
My thing is, I think there's too many of them. You know.
I don't think we need one every week.
Right.
I think every other week would be great.
And to be fair, I think like MMA across the board is kind of stagnant, really. Like there's nothing. Even the other organization isn't really generating any excitement. I don't know why. But
it's flooded.
Yeah. But that's why I propose the question, though. Like, I mean, like,
yeah,
what is it, or is just one individual's like perspective on the matter? You know,
you very well may be right. It may be stagnant in the sense that I think it's getting watered down because so many people want to get into this world that by default, yes, eventually the cream rises to the top, but by default, you're gonna be throwing a bunch of guys out there who are like borderline weekend warriors. Like they're not, I don't even know how serious they're taking it, or maybe they just started taking it serious. So I definitely think that the talent pool is watered down. I think I think when everybody got in, they were operating at such a premium with talent. They had so many, like, not just great fighters, but iconic type fighters.
Right.
And I think we're out of the golden age, technically, of UFC. But I still think there's plenty to go. I still think they if they keep doing things like the Sphere, but they can't keep doing the exact thing of the Sphere. Right. But like, keep going to random places, keep playing at crazy venues, keep focusing on maybe a specific culture for each event. I thought that part was fun. The whole Mexico culture and everything we were seeing. I think you can do. I think now that he's done it with the Sphere, I think we're going to see a lot more of that shit at more pay-per-views. We're going to see a lot more storytelling. This was his way into. He said it multiple times leading up. This is sports crossing over with entertainment, and I don't think he just dipped his toe in. I think he's ready to dive into this, and I think with that, you will get a number of things. One, you will get more of these culture-centric events where they're telling the story of a culture. Okay. I think you will also get. I think he's eventually going to move into movies where he actually has some of these fighters in action movies. Because think about it, like every action flick that is supposed to be a blockbuster, they always throw one fighter in it. It's always like a boxer, some karate guy, or an MMA guy. Like they're steady doing it. So why not do that? But you're the one actually making the movie because it's your company with your fighters, and then you can go even further. And then you can get guys. Actually, you can get guys. Maybe you can get guys out of the ring quicker later in their careers when they don't have a lot to offer. When they're basically fucking who's the fighter? Cowboy Cerrone stayed around too long, like way too long.
Yeah,
and he's a good character of a person. I think that's why he stayed around. All right, well then, maybe you don't need to be fighting and getting brain damage. You can be a character on screen because I do movies. I'm Dana White. I think he's gonna do a lot of stuff like that. I think he's gonna keep mixing it up. Dana doesn't sit still, which is why. That's probably the main reason that the stagnant question was fascinating to me because their leader is everything but.
Right.
So I can't imagine that he would let that happen. But you're right. I for why you asked the question, I do agree. I do think that there is. We're kind of going through the motions right now in MMA.
Mm-hmm. No, with the whole like entertainment part, is it because of their partnership with the WWE?
Of course, that's why it started. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think he also watched McMahon in awe of what McMahon has done. And I think now he thinks he could do that and some. I think he thinks I'm McMahon with people who can actually kill you. So I think I'm better. I think he thinks he's better. So I think he's going to try to do a lot of things the way McMahon would have done them.
Yeah.
Which is Entertainment, huge. Put on a production every time.
Yeah. Do you think it's like the stagnation is in part due to like Dana White doing too much as well? Because he's doing like the slap boxing. I mean, not the slap, but the what you
Yeah,
call
yeah,
it,
yeah.
the
Slap
power
fights
slap.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then he's doing the Contender Series, which I think he
yeah,
needs to do more of, in my opinion. I think that is a better like supplement than the Ultimate Fighter.
yeah,
Because again, going, I know we had this discussion before in the past, but I feel like the Ultimate Fighter is only appropriate when they're going into a new market. I think it just should be like a regional thing in
yeah.
whatever part of the world it is, and building up
Absolutely.
whatever local fighters there is, generating interest in whatever part of the world they're in. That's the only time I feel it deemed uh, more appropriate. But now it's so mainstream that like I feel like you can just fast track a star. Like before, you would do an entire season of the Ultimate Fighter, right, and build an
Yeah.
entire production on whoever the winning outcome is,
Mm-hmm.
And who's to even say that they would even stick around? Like there's been plenty of tough like winners that got cut from the UFC. So
Yeah. I think people got the wrong idea when the very first show, 2 people actually got contracts, and then I think everyone thought, "Oh yeah, we don't got to win this thing," and because of that, I don't think we got as good as fights out of it and as good as fighters out of it.
To me, in my opinion, instead of doing like a lot of these like fight nights or whatever, I would rather see more Contender Series. Kind of like how boxing was back in the day. There was like a Wednesday night fight night or something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Dana White Contender Series should be that, like guys to look out for.
Mm-hmm. I also think Dana has watched boxing for years and noticed that the best fights are technically, or not all of them, but a lot of the best fights are when you have a nice little build up, a nice little story. A long-standing rivalry, or just 2 guys who have come so far for this champion or for this moment, and that was missing mostly in UFC. And I think he really wants to entertain, man. I'm stopping short of saying that he could get so far into this that he moves on from the UFC and just goes full entertainment.
Yeah.
But I don't think that'll happen anytime soon because he's so. What do you give the man who has everything? Because he has everything right now. There's nothing he doesn't have that he could possibly want.
Yeah.
So,
Jake? I know, right?
But
I was like, I also pondered too. Is like, what would the UFC be like post Dana White? Because he is close to retirement. I often wonder that. I don't necessarily mean that as like a good or bad thing either. Like
no, it's more just what you said. What? It's not about good or bad. It's like what? Yeah. Who takes over and what do they do? I don't know though. You think he's gonna retire soon? I think he's got 10 more years easy.
Oh wow, okay. No, there was just like whispers of like I believe it was Sean Shelby might be groomed to taking over. Yeah. Ooh. I could be wrong though. Like I said, it's
I'll tell you this. If he does retire, I would be patiently waiting after that retirement for whatever crazy story to come out, because I feel like there's no way he would give this up.
The one that I heard that's supposedly next in line is Hunter Campbell. Sean Shelby and Mick Maynard are going to be his right-hand men, just like all 3 of them are up Dana's ass the entire time anyway now, because they all 3 of them, Dana kind of oversees everything, but the 3 of those, they are each in charge of their own certain divisions, and they match make for those divisions with Dana. Dana stamps the approval, and that's how the cards are made. But Hunter Campbell's going to eventually take Dana White's spot, and they're going to bring one more person in to help do the matchmaking again.
Yeah. No, that Hunter Campbell is correct. That's another name I was throwing around too. The scenario I see playing out too is like he might be like semi-retired. He'll be like kind of like an advisor, kind of just sitting back a little bit, just kind of like moderating things.
Yeah, in 5 years, I could see him stepping back, but then spending 5 more years helping them come along, like without him. Yeah, helping everybody adapt. But I don't. That's the other thing. The reason why I don't know if he'll retire anytime soon is because he is literally obsessed with Vegas. Yeah. Obsessed with Vegas. And so he always wants to be there, and he can do that. The offices for UFC are down there. So, like, he just gets, I guess he could just retire and then stay in Vegas. There's no reason why he couldn't. But I think that would be very dangerous.
Yeah.
for him because that man loves to gamble and doesn't always win.
Some people can afford to lose, though.
Yes, but when you're playing $500,000 hands of baccarat, yeah. Jake, speak up. He fell asleep. This dude.
I know. I'm back. Don't worry. No, I'm doing podcasts with kids. I didn't realize how difficult that was, or I haven't had to deal with it in a while, and it's just a little tough. Speaking on the stagnant thing, I think I'm with Mike about it being oversaturated with events, but also we're watching, Dana White's Contender Series happen as a series every year for the past like 7-8 years. So, and he's constantly signing guys like four dudes at a time each week. So they need that many events to put all these guys on. But at the same time, as Mike said, this is watering, or even Will, you might have even said, this is watering down each division. I understand you want young guys that come up, start making a name for themselves, get fights under their belt. But is the UFC really the spot to be doing that in? Because it's supposed to be the best of the best. I understand you want to make a young star like how you got Raul Rosas Jr., but that's not going to happen with every guy you bring in for the Contender Series.
Yeah.
But I would be completely fine with there being one fight night and one pay-per-view a month, and I think that's sufficient enough.
Yeah, I agree. The best of the best thing, the problem with that is that not yet, Dale. I'm gonna show it soon. We're still on the first topic. We ain't get to it yet. I got you. What was I saying? Damn it, Dale. I got nothing. Forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I don't know. You were saying that. The problem with the best of the best thing is that you can do that, but then you can't fight as many times a month. If you want it to be the best. Also, the other problem is then they don't actually officially have a minor league. So they have to throw these events. Where else are these guys going to fight for them? So they have
in all technicalities, they got the LFA, but I don't even know if that's actually a true affiliate or not. Is it, Mike?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
And even if it was, unless Dana wanted that to be bigger, he still wouldn't send the guys there for that.
Yeah, because normally Dana just buys out the competition like he did with WWEC.
Yeah, they absorb. That's what most big companies, conglomerates do. They just absorb. Look what Facebook did with Instagram. They just bought it. He was like, all right, y'all popping. I'm just gonna buy y'all. All right, so stagnant maybe. Dana White out soon, to be determined. But definitely more of these type of events on the horizon. Definitely more storytelling. Definitely more culture building. Yeah, I think now he's into the stage of world building. If to use an anime term, he's now into world building. So that's what he has to do.
I was trying my best to kind of figure out what definition of stagnant we were using, because if we're thinking stagnant, I think, doing more of the same, not really caring, not doing, the normal dumb whatever. But we're seeing guys that, like Benil, what's his name? Benoit Saint Denis fighting Dustin Poirier, a 3 versus a 13. If he wins, he jumps into the top 5. Same thing with Diego Lopez going against Brian Ortega. He is giving the guys in the back part of the rankings a chance to go against these top guys and knock them out and get new faces in. That's why I want to say that I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, if you look at this weekend's fight night, it's kind of trash.
Yeah, there's a thin line between I need to find new fresh-faced stars, and also I can pretty much send Max Holloway out there every pay-per-view and
get a million buys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard for him to be like, all right, well, let's really just build this young guy, unless they have the charisma of a Sean O'Malley, where you're like, all right. So even if this guy ends up like puffing out, at some point during this run, he's still going to create enough fans, like generate enough revenue to make it worth it.
Yeah.
You know, whereas some of these guys that aren't personalities, that are just fighters, they're harder to sell, man. Just not. I don't think people. It is partly entertainment. I do believe that it's there for the best of the best to fight, like Jake said. I do believe, but I also believe that it is entertainment. So you gotta. It's a balance. It's a balancing act. So so far they've been great at it.
Yeah. Well, we had that argument. We had that argument too early about separating the entertainment and the fighting and everything, where I don't even know if I want to have that argument on live tonight.
Yeah, no.
Because I've completely legitimately forgot what I said, but we can kind of highlight what we talked about because we really should have saved it for the show, but I guess I'm an idiot and couldn't hold it in. But we'll highlight it without getting into a full-blown argument just so we can get Mike's view on it because I feel like it was good content and we just didn't put it out to the world. So sorry, viewers, but we'll give you a little bit of behind the curtain when we get to the fight review.
Yeah.
Good.
But I feel like it's all intrinsic, you know what I mean? It's how can it not be like entertainment, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I don't know. People are gonna have their fight because the same. I look at like a pay per view, like especially a high profile like pay per view like card, kind of like the same way I look like a blockbuster film. You know what I mean? It's like the cast matters, you know. The names matter, the faces matter, you know.
I agree. What the fuck? All right, I got a clip. If we're done with this, I got a clip for us to see.
Okay.
All right, quick. But I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Volume. Okay, so what the fuck am I hearing? I don't want to hear this. Shut up. All right. So, fellas, we love the MMA. Correct. We love boxing as well. We just like fighting, right? Oh, we love bare knuckle boxing. That was fun, right? When they started doing that shit. We also love slap fighting, right? Just all forms of fighting. Let's just fight. We like it. Well, gentlemen, we're gonna test that metal. How much do you like fighting? How much do you want to see?
Oh,
like a champion. Takes it like 1, 2, 3. Oh, he takes it like a champion. Takes it like
This
a
is
champion.
the ultimate dick kicking championship.
Rochambeau.
Takes a knee. That's like a Doty tap. That's a Doty tap. Yeah.
As the great
Okay.
Fuen would say, kick him in the dick.
1, 2, 3. Oh. Likewise.
All right, fellas.
Likewise.
This seems to be an area of fighting that even you and I could join in on. So what do you think? Would you do it?
No.
Fuck no.
No.
What was that movie that they had that in where they could get kicked in the nuts and not even feel it? It was a comedy, and Adam Sandler, I think, too.
Is it Zohan?
Maybe. They literally
sounds like
trained
something
their
that
ball.
Zohan
They
would
literally trained. No. Oh my God! It was on that fucking sports show, Sports Science. This guy literally trained his mind to where if he got kicked in the nuts,
Oh, that guy.
he could not feel it. What the fucking movie? What am I thinking?
He also that
dude was a
hang
monk.
weights. He would hang weights from it and shit. It's a whole thing.
He was also
His
a
ball-
monk. He was one with the
His fucking
spirits. He was
balls
able
were to his knee though.
Man, you got people who spend a lot of time on dumb shit out here.
Way too much.
They made
Like,
him
imagine
famous.
dedicating your life to getting your dick kicked and you turning off the pain receptors to that area. Like, what are you doing?
I mean,
You
it's not
just
a bad
wasted
pain
your
receptor
fucking
to
life. Is
lose.
what you did. Hey, look, it's the dick kick guy. Like,
You
how is
spent
that
your
a
whole
thing
life
you
trying to
wanted?
get to it. Look at the Hawk Tua girl.
No, that's a sing. She didn't dedicate her life to it. She said a fucking dope line, and her charisma made everyone love it.
And she's
But-
hot.
I just couldn't
The
get
guy
past
who-
the accent.
That you couldn't get past.
It's a little too tough.
It's amazing.
It's hard.
So what?
I don't know. I couldn't do it. But Mike is right. She is kind of hot.
Honestly, it's a personality. I
It's-
just thought she was funny. thought
No,
she
it's
was like,
if I got to be honest with you, bro, the thing that got my attention wasn't the sound, the joke, or anything. When I saw her face, I'm like, it's the brown eyes. That's got me.
yeah, no, I just think
Chokehold,
she's hilarious.
blonde and brown eyes. That is the best combo.
What got me was when she like butchered the lyrics to the Jay-Z
Tomato.
song.
Yeah. Wait, was that her?
Yeah,
That
her.
was her.
It's like
I thought
concrete.
I thought that was Bobby Alta or whatever her name is.
Nah, that's her.
That's funny. I think she did that shit on purpose though.
Speaking of chicks with
Probably.
fucked up tits, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what are we doing? All right, so yeah, so that's a no for dick kicking championships.
That is
Nah.
an absolute pass.
That's a no for me.
I'd rather slap box than that.
Bitches.
No, hold up. Put me in a titty twister competition. I think I could survive that.
Oh, nah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I respond very poorly to being pinched, and titty twister is just an aggressive pinch. I might have to go dick kicking championships over titty twisters.
Will, hold up. Will, tell me, what do you think's worse, honestly? And I'm going to tell you what mine is. So you don't like the pinch thing. Okay, I got that. Would you rather, if you had to, take a titty twister or a pinch in the back of the arm fat?
Well, no, I've almost hurt people for pinching me in the back of the arm, so
I'm passing on that. I couldn't do that. I'll take one titty twister for 3 seconds if my back of my arms are safe.
Yeah, the nipple sees more action than the back of your arm in terms of contact with stuff. So yeah, it's not cool. Back of the arm, that's like being stabbed, I assume.
I'm literally like rubbing the back of my arm like I just got pinched. Just even thinking about it. It
mentally
fucks me
thinking
up.
about it, it starts to like not feel good.
Yeah, no, it's excruciating.
We have made it through these guys are idiots portion of our podcast. You want to get to the card?
Next on dumb shit we've done in our life.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's move on to the card. By the way, I'm not going to say it was a poor card, but there was a lot of decisions in this fight card.
Yeah, because
like 2 finishes maybe.
Hey, you got your blooper though. You got your blooper, Will. You said
you got a blue?
Yeah, you saw on the sphere card. You said you know it was gonna be imperfect, and guess what happened?
Oh yeah,
the Kendrick Lamar, Terrence Crawford mix up.
That shit! Yeah, that was hilarious.
And they had Dana address it at the presser too.
Yeah, what's he gonna say? Hey, the bitches don't know the difference between black people. I'm gonna tell y'all.
All he said is we're gonna get it sorted out. I'm like, what are you gonna sort out? It already happened. You can't.
We're gonna sort out we're gonna sort out the person who can't tell black people apart and get them the fuck out of here. That's what we're sorting out.
There's a massive height difference, people.
Yeah, they were sitting. That's not helpful.
Oh, that's fair.
I like how Terrence Crawford, he just like roll with it. Like,
what could he do? Was he gonna be like? What's he gonna? They can't hear him when they show him on the camera. What's gonna be like it's just not gonna work. Like he can't.
No, you just get it. You get the solid lip read of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, he gotta just take it. Nothing he can do really.
But you
before we get
on
to
the pod,
Before real quick, before we get into the card, I will say, did anyone notice that UFC had a fucking boxing event today?
No.
Some guy, I'd never heard of him before. I'm sure Lewis would know, but he's not here right now. That sucks. King Callum Walsh defeated some dude. I don't know who it was. 2nd round knockout, and it didn't even look like it hurt. But he literally got punched, sat on the ground until the count of 9, and then just popped back up, and the ref said, nah, we're done. Yeah. No.
There's a thin line you gotta walk when you're because you get the full 9 seconds if you stand up, but you can't be obviously just sitting there like, oh, I'm good, but I'm gonna just take the time. And you can't like get up quickly because then you gotta start fighting again. So people try to take the time all the way to the 9, and I think he did it
too much.
Long. Yeah, he might not have.
Yeah, no,
or maybe during it, his eyes looked glassy or something, and he was just like, "Yeah, this dude's done."
Well, I'm not gonna say that this was it was a UFC hosted boxing event because it was for the WBC title I don't know which weight division. I'm sorry.
Oh,
but
this was the Turkish event?
yeah, I believe so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Turkish event. That's fascinating.
But Dana hosted it, and he was ringside. It wasn't that big of a venue, but they were throwing fucking beers in the thing as soon as the fight was over. It was crazy. But yeah, no, they had Tisha Torres was there, and she was wearing Callum Walsh's crown and handed it to him after he won. It was neat, and it had the UFC Fight Pass logo right in the middle of the ring. So it was fully hosted by UFC, but I think they partnered with WBC to do the event. I don't know. I'm just passing the message along to you guys so you know the UFC might be dabbling in boxing.
Oh yeah, they're definitely dabbling. Yeah, that was the whole thing leading up. I think he timed it wrong though, because I think he wanted to like piggyback it with this event, this sphere event, but like what it really did is just nobody knew that it was happening. Instead,
I think
everybody was focused on the event.
Maybe when I was watching the Sphere event, there might have been like a commercial for it, but they, like you said, they didn't really. What's the word? They didn't
Advertise. They didn't market.
Thank you. They didn't market it. That's the word I was thinking of. They didn't market it well. They didn't really show it. I mean, they might have put something on Instagram, but I didn't see it.
Was it the same day?
Right,
was it the same day as the Sphere?
no, it was today, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and it was at a weird time though. Like I think the main card started at like 2, and the main event was on at like 4:30.
Well, that's shitty.
It was crazy, but I mean, I got to catch the tail end of the fight, and I mean, it was pretty cool. The guy looks like a good fighter. I believe he's like he's undefeated in like 9 or 10-0 or something, and he's a WBC champion too. And I'm like, maybe somebody here knows him. Lewis might know him, but Lewis is not in the comments. Dick, and yeah, obviously no one knows him.
I've heard of Colin before. I just don't know a lot about him.
But no, if UFC keeps doing that, I might, because it'll be easily accessible because I have the UFC Fight Pass. I'll be able to check them out more.
Sounds good. All right, we're going to break down this card?
Hell yeah, let's rock it. First match on the card sucked.
Yeah, that became a theme for a little bit.
I just don't understand how it was the Raul Rosas Jr. fight. And the fact that he had him finished in the first round and then in the second round, and he just didn't close the deal, just kind of annoyed me.
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Too far.
No, I know. Chill out. Ceremonial weigh-in. What the fuck is this?
I guess you could see the old videos.
Links to everything.
Vidges.
All right, first fight. Rojas versus that guy.
By the way, that's not one whole name. It's supposed to be spaced.
Yeah, I
put it
know.
together.
But he seems way more gangster with one name.
Yeah, because it's like it stops at the I and the Q is the beginning of the last name. But anyway, I thought it was a boring fight. And the thing that, not even that it was a boring fight, it's just the fact that Rosas he literally rolled out of his own rear naked choke that he had the fight finished with. And then in the second round, he had him rocked and just didn't finish the fight. I'm not going to give him too much shit because he's 19 years old, inexperienced maybe, didn't see the opening. It seemed really, it didn't seem like a clean fight for him, especially since he had it over twice. But good on him. He got the dub.
Was this the first and only Mexico win for the night? It got bad for them.
It got really bad. And it's funny because the last time they did the Mexican Independence Day fight card, they went like 4-1. This time they might have went like 1-6.
Oh, yeah, they got smoked in the Sphere. Yeah, let's go to the next fight. Edgar, the chairman,
dude,
versus the Bandman.
Cherez was dominating this fight, and Joshua Van just destroyed him at the end.
Yeah.
Blasian.
The Blasian just started, he started pouring it on. He just became, towards the end, it was punches and bunches. And
he went in the underdog, and his leg got beat the fuck up, but somehow. And dude, Edgar Chairez was literally very cocky at the end of that first round. Van just didn't go away, and he came back. Charas looked stunned at the end of the second, and Van just dominated the entire third. It was unbelievable. Good for him. And we all doubted him. None of us picked him.
Yeah, that was a great win, cutback win.
This was knockout of the night.
Yasmin versus Ketlin. What was this?
This was knockout of the night for me.
Submission.
Ketlin Souza caught her with a submission. Oh, no, my bad. She caught her with a right that dropped her, and instead of going for ground and pound to the finish, got her in a rear naked choke, right? I believe so.
That's some asshole shit to like. I could probably just finish you, but I'm gonna choke you out too.
Yeah, and this is another one where the dog took it crazily over.
Yeah, I did say that this one was worth betting on because of how much of a dog she was. And sure enough,
bro,
I don't think I picked her though.
I really, really wish. No, you did. You did. I really wish. No, you did. You absolutely did. You said you took it for that reason too. She's got hands of stone, dude. She caught her. I don't even remember if it was a left or a right, but it was one hook. That was it. And she dropped like a sack of potatoes. And then instead of, like I said, going for the finish, took her back, choked her out, and made her tap in the first round. It was insane.
Yeah, great fight.
And that's where I thought that's when I thought the card was going to pick up and we were going to get some bangers after that, and it still just didn't happen.
As I'm looking at these fights, I don't know why we thought this. Some of these fights are just like, who? But all right.
I took Manuel Torres in this fight, thinking that he was going to dominate, and Ahamandez absolutely destroyed him.
For Chile. Yeah, he knocked him out. Round one.
He was much taller than him, too.
Yeah. Dumont
sick
versus Aldana.
I mean, I've seen Aldana fought before, man. She doesn't do shit in there.
Mike, did you happen to see Aldana's face after the fight?
No, I did not.
Oh, was this the bloody mess one?
Yes. If you could see where her forehead is, she had a cut from the top left of her forehead all the way down to the bottom part of her nose.
You don't have to tell people what happened.
And at the end of the fight, when it was all said and done, they opened it the fuck up. It was gross.
Let me see.
I don't know. I still remember her.
Hey, discretion advised. If you're not ready, weak stomach, hide now. Yeah, she got her shit split, bro.
And they let her keep fighting. That was the crazy thing.
That's an absurd.
It wasn't because of a punch either. It was an accidental headbutt, but they didn't even clash heads that hard either.
I didn't see what it was that did it. I couldn't imagine a punch would do this from. I mean, I don't know.
Unless they got caught by like a sharp part of the gloves, but that just didn't happen.
Yeah, that shit hurt. She got her shit split. I remember that fight was a bloody, nasty mess. It was not fun to watch.
She's definitely got some plastic surgery in her future.
Maybe.
But no, it was it was gruesome. It was
yeah.
But Norma Dumont showed up. Was she an underdog in that, Will?
She was plus 110.
Yeah. All you had to do was not take the Mexicans, and you were going to win some money.
Yeah, that became very clear after the first fight. Ronaldo Rodriguez over Ode.
He made Ode Osborne look like a punk ass bitch.
Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, he beat him up the whole fight pretty much. It wasn't much.
The only thing that I gave Ode is in the first round, he had a lot more speed, but Souza, my bad. I'm sorry. Ronaldo Rodriguez just chopped the leg and he slowed down massively, and then it was just done from there and beat him up.
Yep. And
Mike, did you catch any of these fights?
Only like the last couple ones on the main card.
Then we had Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovic.
I was actually really disappointed in this. I thought Zellhuber.
Yeah, split decision pissed me off. I hate that.
I thought Zellhuber was going to have this fight in the bag, and this dude, this Argentinian, is the real deal. I watched him on the Contender Series, and I knew how good he was, but I just thought Zellhuber edge against him because he did have a massive height difference. Sorry, I know I shouldn't do that, but sometimes it works in my favor, sometimes it don't. But
often doesn't bear weight, but sometimes it does, yeah.
But no, this was another fight where the guy was destroying the legs and Zell Hubert couldn't get off his kicks, and Esteban. I'm with you on this. This shouldn't have been a split. This should have been unanimous.
Yeah, 100%. Then we had Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez.
This is a fight that should have ended in the first round.
Yep.
But Diego's a dog. He's a problem in this division. I think Ilia Topuria should be scared if he can get by Max Holloway, because Diego Lopez, this dude's going to be champion within the next year.
Dude, he got some like phenomenal boxing. Like, I'm surprised.
He can really throw.
Dude,
he was busting Ortega up.
His boxing's insane.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry.
Yeah, it was just he was fun to watch. He has the worst hair in MMA, but it's a fun guy to watch the way he fights. He's
the worst
aggressive.
hair. The worst hair against the best hair.
Yeah, his hair is great. Yeah, Ortega. This was me in high school for like most of it. I had these braids.
Nice.
Also, we were talking about Lopez's boxing. His jiu-jitsu is insane too. If you think that you can go with him on the ground, you better think twice, because he's probably the strongest featherweight in the division.
He does have kind of like freakish strength for how he looks. He doesn't seem like he's crazy strong, but he is.
And also, did you see what he was able to do? He finished that fight, got done in medical, and right after medical, threw on his cage side gear and ran back out and was there for the beginning of Alexa's fight.
Yeah, he was in the corner for her fight.
And it's kind of crazy how Diego Lopez is coming onto the scene, because he said, I got to get out there for my student. Because he must be one of the head trainers for Alexa Grasso, realized he was good enough to fight, and he came into the scene late.
Yeah, well, he's whooping ass, tell you that. And then we had this fight, which rough watch. Tough watch.
Mike, did you get to see any of this one?
Valentina gets the belt back. I'm kind of happy about that, even though I've always pretty much hated her.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna play out the way it was. It seems like it's always the case in these type of matchups. Because like it's the third outing, you can't take any risks, so it's most likely they're gonna go the boring route. Because I picked Shevchenko to win this last week.
So did I.
I did not.
Yeah, we know. That's why he said it.
I'm gonna use one of my new discovered favorite anime terms that Will knows about. Pretty much what this fight was Shevchenko negating everything that Alexa could do.
Negate. You're a fool.
But the thing that aggravated me is the fact that Shevchenko was dominating on the feet, and Alexa couldn't even string any combos together. She normally goes for a 3-4 combo, and she could only maybe get 2 together, but one was getting blocked every time. So what would happen is Shevchenko would take her to the ground and literally hold her. You would go with Alexa trying to bring in a submission that she knew she couldn't get because the angle was wrong with the arm bars. And Shevchenko didn't do anything on the ground. She would just sit there and lay there and pretty much move around the submissions. This is where the highlighted argument of where I'm not really going to go into it fully, because my mind's not changed. I just don't have the fire I did a couple days ago when I was talking about it, is that this fight sucked. It was the worst one on the card almost for me. It did not live up to the hype. It did not live up to the hype. I did not get to see what I wanted to see. We know Shevchenko is the person that could throw hands, go in there and strike with the best of them. She struck for maybe altogether 4 minutes out of a 25-minute fight, and that's it. Other than that, just held and sat. And I got told.
The thing about Shevchenko, though, is that she's not only a striker, though. And so she took it to the ground to try to win this fight, because the last time it didn't go her way when she wasn't diligent and fought. She wanted to fight a good fight instead of fighting the right fight. This time she fought the right fight and she won. It was boring, though, but
I will agree with that, but I feel like that the way that she fought was Alexa Grasso couldn't get anything together because, so the first fight, Alexa was able to take her back and get the choke. The second fight went to a draw because Alexa was able to defend better on the ground. So Shevchenko's idea was win points on the feet, take her to the ground, hold her to make sure she can't do much else. And that was pretty much it. She didn't do the normal Shevchenko thing of trying to do crazy shit on the ground, of going to ground and pound, maybe try to throw a submission in there. Now,
Yeah.
maybe that might be showing respect to Alexa, knowing that she's just not a boxer and she does have good jiu-jitsu. But I don't know. I did not see the normal Valentina Shevchenko, but I will tell her,
Yes, that's
good
but
for
that's
good for you. I'm glad you got your belt back. This trilogy's done. We're not going to see this ran back and forth time like we saw in the flyweight division. This is going to be a new opponent. It's probably going to be Mannion Fiorot, and that could be a good
All
fight.
What you didn't see, the Valentina you wanted to see lost this fight twice. Why would you do that again? That'd be dumb. I know one's a draw, but draw, you know me. A draw in my book is a loss. So the first two times she fought the typical Valentina way and lost. So why would you bring that to the third fight? I had no problem with how she fought. Was it fun? Was it pleasing to watch? No, but she dominated the fight. So
You know what sucks though on the second-hand nature to that though, Will, is that that was called a draw. But 80% of people that you talk to that's not a fan of Alexa Grasso but a fan of Shevchenko said that she won the fight. I thought she won the second fight.
who?
So but the formula wasn't there to work, so I see why
You
she
thought
did it
which one?
differently.
You thought which one won the second fight?
Shevchenko.
Yeah, I agree, but it was a draw.
But again, like you just said with what you were saying,
yeah,
this so I'm doing a podcast.
But when it comes down to it, man, when two people are both equally like skilled in the technical aspect and the athletic side, you have to go to strategy.
right, 100%. Look, we would all, and I know this for a fact, every one of us would all rather that every single anime. Ha! Let's go. If every single MMA, it's close though. MMA, anime, it's right there.
It is.
If every single MMA or UFC fight, we all want them to end like Holloway Gaethje. All of us. That's exactly what we want every fucking time. Sign me up 3 times on Sunday. Trust me, I'll be there. But that's not realistic. So we can't.
No,
always
and
get that.
I pretty much shot down my own argument too, if you think about it, because I said we all thought she won that fight, but it went down to a draw. So she's not going to go with that same tactic since it went draw. So
Right. All right, Dale. How often does the underdog hit on these fights? Oh, the UFC is notoriously bad to parlay on. Do not parlay the UFC fights for the most part, unless there's like a couple like just
Gimmies.
unquestionable. They're gonna be wins. Like, but yeah, the underdogs win often because I think the way they do the odds, I don't even know what metric do you use for fighters to do odds. Like, are you adding in the striking percentage, the takedown percentage, like the defending a takedown percentage? If you are using those in the equation, then cool. But it kind of seems like they're just like, I think this guy is gonna knock out this guy, and like then they just make the odds based on that. So yeah, I mean I know it's Vegas, so I assume they put more into it than what I just said. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, you're gonna get plenty of underdogs win in the UFC. Yeah, this fight was garbage, but I was shockingly. It's funny too because I was so happy when Grasso first won.
Yeah, me too.
But because I was like, yo, that's dope. Like Mexican chick just banging out for the country, man, doing her thing, and she beat somebody so good as Valentina. Like, yeah, that's dope, man. That's good for her. But I kind of fell off when I felt the second fight should have been Valentina winning, and now I was just like if anybody knows me, knows I have never been a Valentina fan. I was more Wei Li fan, and I thought that she was better. It turned out, I think that was a bad matchup for Wei Li. I would still take Wei Li in most fights, just not over Valentina because it's a bad matchup for her.
I think if Wei Li decided to move up, I think she'd beat her.
Yeah, I don't know why Wei Li stays down. I don't understand. Maybe she doesn't feel she has the power to move up, but like
I feel like she's got like
strong.
one more good. I think she's got one more good strawweight fight to where she feels like she can move up.
What up, Nate? Appreciate you coming through. Instead of sending me a bunch of goddamn videos.
But nonetheless, like Will said, garbage fight. For me, at least, sucks that Alexa lost. Can't wait to see her again, and she can still stick her whole foot in my mouth, and I'd be happy. Anyway, next fight.
We will refrain from creepiness moving forward.
And that's why I had to cut it short.
I don't know if you cut it short enough. O'Malley versus Davishvili.
Another one I called.
Yeah. You don't get credit for this one, though.
Yeah, but I knew it was gonna be in a boring fashion, man. It's just the stylistic.
Yeah, no matter who was gonna win it, it was probably gonna be boring.
You know, the thing was that I wouldn't necessarily. Would I call this fight boring? No, I'd say the antics in the ring is what was funny and made it entertaining.
Yeah.
The beginning of the fight was so weird because I think I'm starting to get with Mike and you. I don't remember who it was that started to, fall off and not really like Herb Dean a lot. I'm really starting to dislike him as a ref. He gets way too involved.
What was this?
Yeah, he wants to be the star.
Let the fighters fight. And he told Tim Welch, shut up. You coach your fighter this because he was apparently yelling stuff at Merab. I don't know. I don't care. Thing is, Merab was answering back, saying shit to him. It was kind of funny. Then at the end of round one, he's fucking kissing O'Malley's back. He thought the round was over. O'Malley came up and pretty much Paul Daly'd him like he did Josh Koscheck, but the round wasn't over, so it was a clean hit. And Herb looked at him and was like, that was your fault for kissing him. It was funny. But
yeah, they were all over the place. But Merab definitely got the win here. The backstory, we hear later. We'll see how true it is, but O'Malley going to be out 6 to 8 months, maybe a year. He's getting labrum surgery on his hip, which is it did seem like he wasn't trying to keep him away as much. We didn't see that front kick a lot. We didn't see much of any of that. And if y'all watched the show going in, I said literally that was the whole bag of what Sean needed to do was to use that front kick to keep Merab away. This way he could keep him in striking distance instead of being taken down. But he could not do that. But also, even if he was fully healthy, I think maybe the game plan was wrong. Then again, I don't know. Maybe the game plan was like that because he was unhealthy. We just knew that he couldn't back out of this fight because it was the Sphere. He is Dana White's man right now. So, like,
he's a face of the
bail. Yeah, he can't bail on fights. And this was the biggest event. And also, I'm sure he wanted to tough it out. I'm sure he's mad that he lost the belt. But I'm sure he wanted to tough it out because who wouldn't want to fight at that event, man? That event's humongous. It's amazing.
Look,
his fucking face was plastered all over the outside of the Sphere. It was great.
He had a hologram.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, of course he wanted to be there, so I don't blame him for going.
I'm gonna throw this out there though because I really don't think Dana would have cared if he backed out because Dana White still blows John Jones like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, but that's only because. But that's only because of the blatant lack of star power that he had for so long at certain points. And I just think I think that division, he just loves that division. Yes, Sean could have backed out and been okay probably, but it would have been a bad look. He would have been out of Dana's favor a little bit.
I wonder who would have been the backup fighter for this because I don't think they released that. Was it Umar? It had to be. He was there. Anyway, though, did you guys happen to see the cringy clout chasing video O'Malley released literally this week? Might have been today.
No.
He posted either a TikTok or an Instagram short of him walking into an octagon, reaching into a box and picking up a UFC belt and said, I'm still champion. I rewatched the fight 3 times and I won round 1, 3, and 5. I'm still the champion, still undefeated. See you in June. I'm like,
they all do that though.
Bro, you got killed. I'm like, you got killed. I mean, he did the same thing with Cheeto. He got injured and he lost. That's a loss. You got fucking elbowed into oblivion. Like you're done. You lost.
You gotta understand, man. He's also a YouTube personality. Like he's the closest thing we got to like a Jake Paul. You know what I mean? Like not quite, but he's the
except
closest.
He's actually talented too.
Yeah,
So
he's
talented.
So did you see the payout? Did you see the payouts though?
That's probably another reason why he couldn't back out. Big payday.
O'Malley got paid $3 million. Everybody else on the main card got O'Malley got paid $3 million. Davishvili got paid $5K. Grasso and Shevchenko each got $5K.
Wait,
Ortega
5K?
$500.
500K, yeah.
500K. Okay.
I think
500
Brian Ortega.
Cinco.
I think Brian Ortega got 5 as well, and Diego Lopez got 3. And then the rest were 3s on the main card, and then it went down
I'd
from there.
love to have a conversation, an honest conversation about how the fuck he decides who gets what. What metric is he using to determine that O'Malley was worth $3 million and no one else was above 500,000?
Right. Oof. Well, but again, going back to your point, like, again, that's Sean can't back out. You know what I mean? That's a big payday.
Yeah,
You can't say none of that.
No one gets paid like that unless your name is John Jones or Conor McGregor. So, yeah, he was
I don't
getting
even know.
$3 million.
I don't even remember hearing them take home $3 million for any fight.
No, when I saw the freaking payouts, I thought it was insane. And then whoever got the bonuses at the end of the night, who was Ketlin Souza, I forgot what the other ones were, but they all got $50K at the end too, on top of what they made.
Fuck it, but yeah, those are still pennies for what he made.
And then, I remember the other one. Zell Huber and Esteban got fight of the night, I believe.
Yo, so judging by that, he was able to very closely pay for the entire event and pay the fighters with just the money he made from the gate, because they put 20 million into it and they made 23.5 at the gate. So he had 3.5 million left over from the gate to pay the fighters, and then everything else was profit. That's bananas.
Pocketed all that pay-per-view buys. That's crazy.
Every bit of it.
But yeah, no, that's
nice.
That's UFC 306. I'm gonna set 7. 307 is October 5th, so expect a show on October 4th. If we got anything else to go over, that's just our reactions to the card. Mike, Will, if you guys got anything else you'd like to go over, we can go over it. But I just want to let everyone know when our next show is going to be. Mr. Wu-Tang will not be in the building for that show or the next one after that, but he will be returning at the end of October. He's taken a small hiatus from the show, but he will be back within a month.
He hates us.
I'm going back to the motherland for a little bit.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Safe travels. Enjoy yourself. We will try to find a replacement, but it's going to be hard.
Where exactly you going?
Vietnam.
Awesome.
It's going to be hard to replace you, but we'll be able. But you're not going to be replaced. You're being substituted for that.
Yeah, I'm going to be in a bumfuck middle of nowhere, too, so my internet access is going to be very limited. So if you guys can't get a hold of me, it's not because I'm ignoring you.
Did you see Dale?
Hey, yeah, keep running your mouth, Dale. Run your ass off, too. Dale's great. Dale's responsible for all of our, well, not all of it, but most of our production value, the videos and stuff like that.
And he probably takes the most beating out of anybody on the show, too.
Maybe. He asked for a lot of this, though, if we're being honest.
He takes it well, too.
Because he starts most of it. He better take it well.
But, yeah, no, other than that, I guess we really ain't got nothing else. Everyone have a great weekend.
That's a lie.
Well, what happened? What happened? My bad.
He lying to y'all, people.
I didn't mean to. What's up? No, did he?
You want to have some fun?
Oh, fuck, we're done.
Bracket fight! Tap out edition.
Diaz and Darren Till. What a fucking one-sided match.
Oh, Diaz. Nate Diaz all the way.
Wait, but y'all gotta slow your roll. I ain't even set up parameters yet.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Fuck Darren Till anyway.
Because this isn't necessarily about who's better, because we've had that conversation before. What do you want to do this on? You want to do this on which one of them had the best fight? Do we have a memory for that? Are we good enough for that? Which one of them had the best knockout?
Who's the bigger badass?
Well, that, I mean, you're starting off by cheating, but okay, we can do that. Fine. The badass of badasses.
I got it, Will. Will. How about this? The guy that you would not want to fight more.
Okay, of the two, I like that. I like that a lot. And we already picked the one for that fight. I agreed it would be him. All right. Now we got what the fuck is
That's Bisping and Dominic
Yeah.
Cruz.
Biz and Cruz.
I don't know if
I'll
I
never-
want to fight Bisping.
I wouldn't either. The dude's crazy. He went to jail for kicking someone in the head.
They both got cauliflower ears, so
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I could punt Dominic Cruz and be fine.
No, I
You
think
got-
like Dominic Cruz is a little bit more civilized.
Yeah.
yeah, this is just personality wise. I wouldn't want to meet this guy in a dark alley.
Uh,
All right, what CM Punk versus how? How did this happen? I know he's in MMA, but what?
I am
Is that
not
'cause he-
scared.
right, we
I'm-
already know. We already know.
I am not
No.
scared of Phil Brooks. Yeah, Habib.
I'm not gonna lie though. If you saw them in an alley without knowing who they were, he'd be the scarier guy.
I don't know. About
Unless
that.
you were just really scared of like I don't know terrorism.
Nah, he's just got that look that's like, don't fuck with me.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I'm scared of like disciplined religious people.
This is
That-
one-sided too.
Penn. Is that Penn?
No, that's Rob.
No,
that's
that's
Robbie
Robert-
Lawler.
Oh, Lawler. That's right. Yeah, Lawler.
Oh yeah, Roller for sure.
Hey, all I
Yeah,
know,
Lawler.
all I got to do is hit a flying knee and I'm safe. So yeah,
Yeah,
Robbie
this
Lawler.
motherfucker. Even if I couldn't fight and I saw him, I'd be like, "Fucking, you got kneed into oblivion. Get away from me." All right, Lawler. Now we got Chael. I think this is gonna be an easy one.
Oh,
And Jose
yeah,
Aldo. Look,
Jose Aldo.
You going Aldo?
I'm
I'm
going
going
Aldo
Aldo.
too. Will, I'm sorry.
Man, he's
What
from
are
the
you guys talking about?
he's from the favelas, bro. Like, look at that scar on that face, bro.
Fine. Chael, you got kicked out way too soon. That's bullshit.
Thiago Alves and Rampage. Yeah, Rampage.
Yeah, he is a whole human wolf.
Yeah, I'll go Rampage. Especially after that body slam.
Yeah. Ooh,
Um,
Jesus Christ.
I'm going Joanna.
I'm
Yeah,
going
so am
Joanna,
I
too.
because I feel like I'd wake up with a knife to my throat.
That's a woman with Polish power. I'm good.
No, because I know, because like I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna be talking shit at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max
Max Holloway.
Holloway.
Tito
I'll,
Ortiz
I'll,
is a
la- I'll
fucking
laugh
pussy.
at I'll laugh at Tito Ortiz.
No way. If you seen this motherfucker in a dark alley, this guy, you
Yeah.
kidding me? See that
Tito's a
brow?
hoe.
Bro, here's the thing. All you have to do is
Tito
just
fold
make
you
him,
up with your clothes in him.
dude. You just have to make him look stupid, and which is not hard to do.
It's not hard.
Yeah, y'all talking about the press conference. He's gonna punch you in the fucking face. We're not talking about a press conference. You guys are nuts. Max is the nicest guy.
Stipe and Nick.
I'll go with Nick. Go with Nick.
Hey, yeah, me too. He's borderline insane. I don't even know.
Stipe
if
is
he's-
too nice.
Yeah.
Damn cholos, bro.
Ooh,
Oh, John
John
Jones.
Jones and
John Jones.
Who's
No,
the other guy anyway?
Randy Couture.
It's
Oh,
Couture,
yeah.
bro.
John Jones.
Yeah. John Jones.
I couldn't tell him
he's
to see him
also
there.
a psychopath too. He may not
Yeah,
have been
Couture's nuts.
Okay, look, I'm doing this the Will way though. Just off of looks, I see a tubby guy and a guy that probably could beat my ass. I'm going Tyron.
Yeah.
Tyler. No, I
Cool.
feel like Daniel Cormier would just lecture me.
Yeah, he's gonna talk a lot to you. He's gonna talk
that-
a lot.
And then try to hug
Talk
you.
no jutsu.
You just picked DC on this one, didn't you?
Ooh.
No, you didn't. You got Woodley.
Oh,
Oh,
damn,
Jorge-
it's kind of
Jorge.
hard.
No, this is not hard at all.
I feel like
Jorge's
they'll
got a-
both-
One of these guys is a street fighter that is definitely a dog. The other one is a fucking psychopath. Chuck
Hey, I'm
Liddell
not-
is out of his
no-
mind.
I'm not discriminating here, but he's got a neck tattoo. I ain't doing it.
He also has way more punch power than fucking.
Nah, man. No. I'm going with Jorge because Jorge will knee you and then punch you after you're already out and then say
So
super
will
necessary.
he.
He'll say super necessary. He'll be unapologetic about it.
Super necessary.
Super necessary.
So yes, my vote is with Jorge.
I'll go Jorge.
Oh my god, the Chuck is rolling over in his grave. You got,
Man,
mind
Chuck
you, I'm one of the
Chuck's
biggest
not even
Jorge
dead.
fans. I'm one of the biggest Jorge fans. If you're talking about age right now, fine, I get it. But like in his prime, he was the scariest human on earth.
He was scary. But I feel like he'll give me
Yeah,
that
man.
Walker Texas Ranger ass whooping, you know what I mean? Like
No, he's gonna punch your skull into its jelly.
I'm still gonna
Is it-
go with Nate. I'm still going with Nate.
I gotta go DJ Mikey B.
I hope that's Nate.
Nah, I'm going with Nate. Oh man, I'm still going with Khabib. He'll go Dehimdala and like fuck you up. Like you know, remember that Key and Peele skit where like they do the
Talk
MMA
shit
face-off?
now. Talk shit now. I smash you.
Remember that Key and Peele skit where the guy was like, they're doing the MMA face-off. He was like, God's lessons are so beautiful. Like that's him.
Yeah, he just says things that are like, yo, that's scary. Why would you even say that?
Yeah, look, so
Yeah,
Robbie
could
looks
be.
like a dude that could beat my ass, but at the same time, looks like he could be your friend. That's the problem.
No, Robbie Lawler is low key nice though. That's the thing. Oof.
Yeah, Robbie looks
I
like he
gotta
would beat your ass. Khabib looks
I
like he
gotta
would
go-
eat your ass, and not the fun way.
I'm going Rampage here. That was fucking weird.
Yeah, Rampage.
I'm still going
Joanna.
Joanna.
I feel like me and him would just end up talking about surfing.
You guys would drink too many beers and then go surfing.
No, I feel like she'll beat
Butthole
your ass
surfing.
if you try to break up with her.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you want to leave?
Yeah,
Ooh.
Nick, please, Nick.
Oh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
That's the
It
thing.
is tough.
but No,
It's a fucking psychopath. So here's the thing. I'm gonna pick Nick because once I get knocked out, he will stop.
wait. Is this a coked out Jones though?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, Nick.
Once Jones knocks you out, it's over for him. He proved his point. Nick will
Yeah,
go
but
so far overboard. He will fight you
Well,
in the
no,
hospital done it before.
Yeah,
But
never mind.
wait.
Never mind. I'm going with Nick. Never mind.
But listen,
You're right.
It's Nick. But the problem is the only problem I have is that Jones will make it slow and painful. Nick will knock you out and it's over.
No, Nick following you to the hospital, bro.
Yeah. And then like following you home after. Like he's out of his mind, bro. Like John just wants you to know that you lost. He'll put you in a submission, it'll be over.
He'll send you
Okay,
a
so
letter
I'm
next week.
Yeah.
I'm
He'll probably
ta- I'm
invite you to
taking-
a party to do some coke the next day. But it's just
Yeah, I'm taking
got?
Jorge just because his trash talk would scare me.
Jorge. Man, because I feel like Jorge will sucker punch me outside of a Denny's, bro.
yeah, he will. Yeah, he'll definitely fight you at the Denny's.
I'm still going with Khabib.
I'm not.
Oh, I got
Because
time
now,
like this.
now I've entered the realm where like motive and Khabib is very much like John Jones. Once he defeats you, it's over. This guy,
Habib doesn't seem like he's going to try to start a street fight or nothing. So yeah, Nate.
Okay.
a guy who's this happy with blood in his face, you don't want to fight.
Oh, you want it? Because Rampage he's still a nice guy. Rampage is actually low key a fun, nice guy, you know.
He really is. But man got a little stuttering problem. He's more likely to hump you than he is fight you.
So I'll go Joanna. I feel like she's the one that will force you to go take her to prom.
Here's the thing. The scariest part of Johanna is just that she could get you inside. Like she could make you fall in love with her and then murder you. Like she's so dangerous. She's just like she can honeypot you.
There's a matchup in the next round that's going to make me laugh way too hard.
Oh, I know what it is.
I'm going with Nick. I'm still going with Nick.
He's coming to the hospital. Like he's gonna wait outside with that face.
This is you guys both take Nick. That's fine, but this is an unfavorable opinion. I think Jorge would beat both their asses, but go ahead and do Nick because I know that's where Will's going.
You want to know why I don't think he would?
I mean, he already beat up one.
The guys that he really does better against are guys that aren't as tough as him. Them motherfuckers are both tough. I don't know if he's going to be able to outlast them. Okay.
All right, Mike, where you going?
Joanna. Because again, it's going back to what Will was saying beforehand. Like she'll weasel her way into your life. You know what I mean?
So easily. Like that's not what I don't think people realize. Like definitely there's such powerful men out there, but like a truly confident, powerful woman is by far the most dangerous you could deal with because men are stupid. We're all idiots, and
you know you guys are about to pick.
We will really quickly start thinking with the wrong head, and they can dominate us mentally because of that. We just
You guys are about to pick Joanna over both Diaz brothers.
yeah.
Oh,
How did Pettis get this far?
I
Was he
know,
a
right?
bye?
Plus the other thing about Johanna that makes her so dangerous is that I won't want to hit her, despite her being a fighter and despite us being in a fight. I don't want to hit women, so like, yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time.
Okay,
Not that it would matter. Not that it would matter, but I'm saying like I couldn't even fight back. Who we got here? Why is he on this side too? Oh wait.
Maybe because we're reaching to the other. I don't know.
No, because Pettis got a bye. There's still a
Oh,
whole bottom part of that bracket. Did you see that?
Yeah, but it's blank.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Nick.
what's this, like a Mortal Kombat bracket? Like you got a 6-round bye.
I got nothing. Yeah, it's wild how they do some of these. I'm going Nick, man.
Yeah, Nick.
This guy looks like he'd sell me a car.
He still has one of the
Civic.
wicked kicks in history.
Oh man,
He'd sell me a Civic.
I'm going Johannes though,
I knew it.
Now I'm.
because she'll go to the hospital as well.
Yeah, she might.
I'll make it easy for you, Will. I'm taking Joanna.
Good, I didn't have to pick. Jesus Christ.
Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
He's a psychopath.
What's his name again?
Dominic Reyes.
Oh, Reyes. Ugh. Oh boy.
Conor McGregor.
Brock.
Conor McGregor, because he's another drunken psychopath too.
He
Yeah,
is,
he's
but
gonna
Brock could break you in half just by flicking you.
So they're different types of crazy, and he is far scarier in terms of crazy. Plus, don't get me wrong, he'd knuckle me, he'd kill me in a second. But I would at least feel like I had a chance against a guy who's shorter than me. But this motherfucker,
6'3", nothing but meat.
he's got a fucking dagger tattooed facing his throat for a reason. It's Brock.
I could have sworn Will was about to hit it.
Connor caught a whack draw. Connor caught a whack draw. Tui?
No, that's fucking Mark Hunt. What the fuck?
Oh, that's not Tui, yeah. Who is it?
Mark Hunt.
Mark Cunt.
I'm going with Mark Hunt. The king of the knockout walk off.
Yeah, but the man's 10-10 record.
BJ Penn. He's a Hilo boy. You know those Hawaiians, man. They're crazy.
Yeah. But like Mighty's nuts, bro.
Yeah, but he's a nice guy though. He likes to
That's
like
true.
pick you up, dust you off, and be like, "What did we learn today?"
What did we learn? You want to go have drinks and talk about it?
By the way, Will, this was the matchup that made me laugh.
Oh yeah, this is funny. Yeah.
Kimbo
Yeah,
slice
Kimbo.
for sure.
Yeah. What is she gonna? I don't know. Her duck face. Whack. Him. It's not close.
Yoel.
Wait, is that Anderson?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Anderson and Yoel Romero.
Oh,
Yoel.
Yoel Romero went in to get surgery, and the doctor pulled Dana aside in them and was like, "Where did you find this guy?" And they were like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "His skeletal structure is not like a normal human. Like, he's so large and like, yeah, he's insane, bro. For me, it's definitely not so good in this matchup."
Anderson's also way too nice.
Anderson's also a dickhead. If he was fighting you, he would definitely showboat the entire time.
yeah. Yeah, yo.
Yoel. Oh, this is easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Derek.
He might teabag you after.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My balls is hot. Ooh.
Shogun.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah,
my pick
Shogun
is
is a maniac. This guy is just really good at everything and like a nice guy, but this guy is insane.
Yeah, I know GSP won't kill me, so.
Yeah, where's GSP from? Is he from Canada?
Yeah,
Canadian.
Montreal.
He's Canadian, dude. He's nice.
Yeah, but he's one of those French-speaking weirdos, so we're good.
He's still nice. This guy. Kill your kids. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Vanderlei.
Yeah.
Tony,
That's funny because that guy coached that guy.
Did he? Nice.
give
Yeah.
me 1 second, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going Brock, bro.
I'm going Brock as well.
And then we can talk about this next one. BJ versus Hunt.
And the only reason I'm picking Mark Hunt is because he's bigger.
Yeah, he's just far bigger. Yeah, and we're both picking him, so we don't need his pick.
Yup.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck.
We would definitely need his pick.
Because I think they're both just. I'm not allowed to
He's
say
doing
it.
great.
I'm just gonna go with they're scary, and they're
Yeah.
both practically the same size. Who are you picking?
I'm waiting.
We both want to hear Mike's first pick.
Yeah, I think. I guess
But
Kimbo.
while we're waiting, who's got the bye on this side?
Good question. It would appear to be. Oh, yeah, she deserves it.
Who is it?
Andrea. Andrea. What's her name wrong?
Oh, Amanda.
The GOAT. Amanda.
Amanda.
Nunez. Amanda Nunez. The GOAT.
The throat goat.
Disrespectful.
Who would you rather take a punch from, Amanda Nunes or Joanna?
Oh, Joanna. Nunez hits like a dude.
Bro, she fucked up Cyborg, and that's all I need to know.
She had Cyborg looking
Normal.
Yeah, it was bad. She fucked Cyborg up.
Yeah.
Had Cyborg looking like after her fucking man was dealing with her.
I know what I'm
Yep.
picking, but I'm not. But I need Mike to have a chance to at least see this and pick this, because I'm
Well,
going
fuck
with
it,
you. I'm going Kimbo, but I want him to see it. I'm sorry,
shit.
Kim. And the only reason I'm giving it to him is because he's got the cap on, he's got the gold grill, he wears a chain, and you don't fuck with a dude that's got that hairy of a chest that always has his fist up.
Your answer was he's black. No,
I got a hairy chest. What you trying to say?
no, I had nothing to do with the hairy chest that I was talking about. I don't know why you thought that's what I cared about.
Kimbo.
Yeah,
Yep. All right, that was easy.
Slice man.
Derek.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Shogun. I'm gonna go Shogun.
I believe Shogun, but like, oh man, Derek hits so hard, bro. I might never wake up. Ooh.
Oh, that ended up being a tough matchup. Didn't even see that coming.
Yeah, that's an unfair match for her. Fuck. The
I'm
bye
gonna
did her
go-
no favors.
I'm going Nunes.
I'm going Wanderley.
Because you know what's gonna happen in this scenario? I'm gonna accidentally hit on her girl, and she'll
Yeah.
get pissed off.
Yeah, she's dangerous.
Hey, bro, I almost got my ass whooped at a nightclub by a lesbian, so that ain't fun.
Fuck yeah. I'm
Thanks
going
on
Brock
Mike to
strictly
fuck you
because
up.
he beat Mark already.
Who you picking?
I picked Brock because he already beat Mark.
I'm going with Mark because Mark's gonna beat me.
Yeah, but so will Brock. I'm going Brock. Kimbo.
Kimbo, I'm still sticking with Kimbo
Really?
because it's street
would've
dude,
been-
bro.
This
Yeah.
would have been a fun fight, but I think Derek would have outclassed him. But Kimbo.
That's funny. That's a fucking ironic statement. Derek outclassing somebody? Almost never.
Right.
But that guy probably would have.
Brock.
And this is the I mean, either way,
Scott.
you're picking teeth up off the floor.
No. One of these guys you may not wake up.
I'm going Kimbo.
I'm going Brock.
I'm going
Fair
Brock.
enough.
Nunes.
it's I can't have. I'm going Brock.
I'm going Nunes because I know to avoid Brock.
You
You
see
know
a
what?
big grizzly white dude walk in, and you're gonna walk the other way.
Yeah, you can avoid him. Yeah, it's hard. She's hard to avoid.
Yeah.
She's also a dude, but
Yeah, that's basically it, dude.
Do you see this?
Oh
see the
my
final?
god.
it makes sense though.
Yo,
It
Anna,
makes sense because, well, we set the precedent, the criteria as why the women are more dangerous, and after that, this is what was going to happen.
I'm going Joanna. Only because I find her attractive.
Well, so using the same logic that we were using with the women the whole time, Johanna has a better chance of getting me into a dark alley, probably.
Well, that was gonna be my pick, so it's all good.
No, Joanna takes it.
That's unbelievable. We just like a bunch of sims who just did a fucking we just went woke and let women win. That's so bad. No, but literally, y'all scary. CM Punk. Who picked CM Punk? Get this Dale guy out of here. Of course, he picked CM Punk.
Oh man.
All right. Wow, this show went a little longer than I expected, which is cool. We had fun. Hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. I know I did.
Sure.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna be back. I believe he said the 4th.
Correct.
He said it. He meant it. Our man Wu-Tang won't be with us, but he'll be here in spirit. I'll make a bunch of Wu-Tang jokes for him.
You know what the worst thing is, Will?
What's that?
He ain't even gonna be able to be tuned in.
I know he's gonna be in the woods. But you gotta hope he makes it back.
Stay away from the bugs.
I'm gonna have my resurrection just like Jorge did. Street Jesus.
Yeah, you might just go full nom and stay over there. Like, you know what? My family.
Oh man, I'm really
Yeah.
enjoying this currency exchange rate.
Yeah, I am fucking rich over here. This is crazy. I think I might buy this island with this $10 I got in my shoe.
He's gonna be over there and be the richest man.
Oh man.
Yeah. You should just go over there with a bunch of ones and just fucking be a dick. Just be a true American. Just
That hat is not agreeing with you tonight.
nah. My hats lately haven't been agreeing with me. I don't know what the problem is, but
Now, there was one day you were fighting and you had your freaking head bob thing going off and it completely flew off in an argument with Duke. It was funny as
yeah,
fuck.
he had me going, and it just hopped off.
And you were getting annoyed with it too because I saw the way you were grabbing, just trying to shove it back down. I'm like, oh my God, he's having a hard time.
Well,
here.
yeah, because I'm making a great point at one point, and I'm like this. It's not easy to win a fucking debate with Tukwa with a fucking hat covering half your face. So yeah.
Tukwa.
But yeah, great show, folks. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to Dale, who was up in the chat. Shout out to Nate, who was in the chat. Y'all were the only two in the chat. Apparently, we got viewers who don't want to speak to nobody. Y'all. Nah, we appreciate y'all coming through too. Yeah, man. I guess the rest of this is gonna be stalling until I can find the outro.
What a bunch of cooks.
Uncut.
I know, right? I also gotta tune that up.
Well, Will's got a Bukakis to get to, so we better sign off.
How dare you? All right, folks. Y'all be good.
Find this podcast and others on STWFTV, the Podcasting Network, wherever you get podcasts.